shortly after you heat up the
Oh,
muzzle
so
device.
it gets cold and shrinks in there.
Yeah. But you can use compressed air too.
Yeah, I could do that thing.
Flip it upside down and
Yeah.
spray like that.
Mine shrinks when it gets cold too.
Yeah, that
When it gets cold outside, you know.
That shit gets on you, it's instantly burned. We're live now.
Awesome. What's up, guys?
What up?
So obviously we're doing a little bit different format here than usual. So if there's anybody that's used to watching our lives, we're hoping that we can upgrade our lives, make it a little better for everybody. So
What's up, Kyle?
What's up, man? How's it going?
yeah,
Good
we
to
got
see
Kyle.
ya.
Like a
Good to
celebrity
have you.
appearance.
It's like, yeah, boy.
Yep. So I hope there's a bunch of
Where's Baldy?
questions. Yeah, where is Ball?
What up?
There's Baldy right there. Hold on, let me.
All right. By choice, right, Ryan?
No, not much. Well, kind of now. I mean, if I let my hair grow out,
He'll look like Larry David.
yeah, or the Friar Tuck. If you ever watched Robin Hood, you know, like the Friar Tuck haircut, it's bad. So.
Yeah.
Nice. You drink like him, so that fits. As long as he has a moderately attractive woman and selling them sissy shots. So are you guys are closed for the night?
Oh, Steve's on. He called about the ported barrels.
Hey,
What's up, Steve? Thanks for joining us, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, so are you guys is the shop closed for the night?
No, we still have about an hour to go. But
Okay.
this is usually kind of our wind down time. We don't usually have a whole lot of folks come in. But if we do, we'll make Ryan handle it.
Thanks.
Good. For us, the last 30 minutes of the day is normally when people rush in and get everything done.
Ryan is not on camera right now because he's doing something that you don't want to see. I'm just kidding.
Put back his pants, Ryan.
He's scheduling our next long format video, which will be airing Sunday at 9 a.m. Where we paint 3 topographic camo patterns on 3 different guns,
All in one video.
all in one video.
Nice. Is
Yeah.
is one of those the one you showed on Instagram?
Yes.
Nice. That turned out fantastic.
Yeah, the black on black camo is probably one of my favorites to do. I think it just, at a distance, it just looks like a black gun, but the closer you get to it, you can start seeing the detail, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, that turned out great. So
Yep, that one shipped out today to our customer from Florida.
Yep, Florida, Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa, Florida.
So those of everybody that's watching, make sure you subscribe to the King of Camo, so you can see all of that exclusive content, especially the long form videos that are coming out on Sunday.
Yep, and then we'll have another long form content video coming out shortly after that. It'll be a SIG P365 build that we put together. You remember when we went to Gun Owners of America's conference, we went by the Mirzon booth, and they 3D print SIG P365 lowers, and they gave us one to build a gun with. So we got a slide and a compensator and an O-light, and then out of the blue, we got contacted by Gun Candy, and they asked us if we would paint 2 of their exclusive new colors that haven't been released on their website yet. So they're test colors, and so we painted it white, and it's a white to gold shift, and so that video will be about that build.
Nice. So are they going to release it after you
Unplug
release
that
your
first.
video?
Sorry, say that again.
Are they going to release those colors after you release your videos?
It's not a guarantee. I think they haven't even seen what it looks like yet, so we're gonna be the first ones to kind of showcase it. I mean, in the sun, it is pretty awesome looking.
It looks dope.
Like it literally goes from gold white to like blinding gold.
Pearlescent, blinding gold.
Yeah, it literally is blinding. You can barely look at it. It's so
It's
gold.
very bright.
Awesome.
It's super cool. It turned out great.
Good deal. Logan says you guys are the two skit creators that happen to sell weapons too. Love D-Boss and King of Camo. Thanks, Logan.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that. And yes, we are.
Yeah.
We make fun skits that some people take too seriously. and and we do badass custom work.
That's facts.
No, you're flagging everybody.
It's like I just want to shake them, and it's like your commenting is exactly the point.
Yeah, we had one guy write a comment the other day. Your videos are unfunny, and I wrote back, "That's because they're about you."
Oh man. Yeah. Awesome comment.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, speaking of which, we could actually pull up your newest skit that you guys uploaded today.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen it, Kyle?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not
That hurts
subscribed.
my feelings, Kyle. You should be. You should have seen that this morning.
No, you're right.
all right. So let's bring it up and then let's kind of watch it together and then have a reaction. How does that sound?
Sure.
Watch party.
We're gonna hear a lot of Ryan in here.
No,
so-
I definitely didn't see that.
You hear a lot of Ryan right now, I bet.
You got Pretty Woman.
Yeah, and then he put on the glove, and the man was wearing a very large ring, and it feels weird now.
Well, I can imagine.
What's she doing?
I have no idea.
Can I help you, lady?
Yes, I want to see that gun.
Do you even know what this is?
Yeah, it's an AR pistol.
Air pistol. Obviously, you don't know what this is, so you probably don't have enough money to buy it.
That is a big mistake.
Oh, wow. Was that girl from the other day?
It's delicious.
I'll take that, Maxim.
Oh, sure.
Thanks.
Did I just get Pretty Woman?
Yeah, and then
Awesome. Yes, that's Miss Bree, and she came down to help us film. She is a natural.
Yeah.
But by the time we got done with the second short with her, she was like directing us.
It was awesome. We got a lot of content. We have many more videos. The one tomorrow, and then we got 3 more with Miss Bree that pretty fantastic.
Yep.
I'm willing to bet you fell asleep on that one because I could see a skit where she starts bossing around and
Sorry, you got cut off on that last part.
I said you guys probably fell asleep on that one. She should have started bossing you guys around, and Ryan could have dropped the yes, mommy at the end.
Yes, yes, mother.
Figured it out.
Yeah, no, she was awesome, man. She brought like, I don't know, like 10 different outfits. She was prepared for everything.
She was.
Nice. You gotta love a consummate professional.
Yes.
And we had
Um,
your plans when he's going to put the old
And
pan
she
on.
was not shy. She, like, I was like, Ryan. She was in the back changing, and I was like, Ryan, do you think she would like be willing to be like one of my hosts? And he was like, I don't know, just ask her. And I was like, okay. She came back out, and I was like, Miss Bree, no disrespect, but
No disrespect.
do you think you'd like to be one of my hosts in one of the Nasty Nate videos? And she was like, heck yeah, let's do it. And I was like, all right, you will be named Delicious.
That is how delicious was.
Did you ask her while you were wearing the pimp outfit?
No, I didn't have it on yet. I was still just regular Nate.
You didn't even have the grill in?
No.
Let me see your brain.
Yeah, I'll only put it in when Nasty Nate comes out.
Boats and hoes.
Oh, we should have done boats and hose. That'll be in the next short.
Boats and hoes. Yeah, that's
You know, it would be really cool if you could get like a stash camera and film a customer's reaction with you walking out dressed like Nasty Nate. How can I help you today?
you know, we could do that next Saturday, maybe, or maybe this Saturday. We'll do that tomorrow, maybe. Well,
And just work in the pimp suit.
I'll work in the pimp suit
all day tomorrow.
all day tomorrow.
And then just get your customer's reaction. That would play forever.
That's funny. That would be fun, actually. The only problem is those pants are so tight they cut off my circulation. So I don't know how long I'd be able to play Nasty Nate.
Oh, he switched up. He did get a second pair of pants. In his white pants, they have full-length zippers going down his pant legs. So
Yep.
I don't know what those are for. I can only guess, and my mind goes to not
For easy access.
kosher things. So.
Ryan?
Tactical access.
Nasty Nate.
Nasty Nate.
Why is there any questions?
Dustin
It's
doesn't like
mad.
all the Instagram videos that I send him.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
are you sending Dustin?
All kinds of fun stuff.
Shoulder deep in
Stop.
a pig's pooper? Dude, come on. Like, I was like,
Dude,
what's.
I thought that was hilarious.
And I was half asleep, and when I realized what was going on, she was up to her elbow. And I'm like, dude, stop.
Oh, that was.
What was the other one that you sent?
Oh, it was about some kind of anal fissures.
Anal fissures.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was some miraculous surgery that you can now perform, and it was like an animation of the healing process of the perineum,
What I want to know is how did that come
which
up
is
on your
the medical term for taint.
Oh.
If you didn't know.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. How did that come up on your feed? Bob?
I don't know.
What are you looking at on your
Yeah,
phone?
I
It
got
just
the same thing.
it knows I like funny things, and so it suggests.
No.
It suggests anal fissures.
A kid running into a stove with a blanket over his head saying boo, that's funny. A picture of a woman shoulder deep in a pig's anus? Nah, man, you need Jesus.
He did write that to me.
You
Like,
need Jesus?
he wrote that to me.
Hey, that's every day on the farm.
Oh man. My favorite one was
Oh, down.
there's like a delivery truck speeding through this like
Sadler
windy road,
2010.
and it was like the caption was
Freetown's
me
my
on the way
hometown,
to your
brother.
mom's house.
Sadler, what high school did you go to?
Oh boy, it's gonna get personal.
No.
All right.
Unless it's kids.
Yeah.
Are you able to scroll through the comments on your end?
Yes, I'm looking now.
Good
You
deal.
probably see his thumb.
Yep. Well, he's got to turn sideways now. He's not
Oh,
reversed.
would you be my bottom? No, I only top. Pimp Fit, what up?
What up? What did
Was
do?
that
You guys are awesome with the short vids. Thanks, man. What was that?
So was that Gorlock the Destroyer asking you that?
Gorlock the Destroyer.
Go ahead and Google that there, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan, Google it.
Oh, Gorlock? I've seen Gorlock. She's or it is quite good.
What is Gorlock?
Oh, you haven't seen her?
Oh,
Oh,
Ryan, go ahead and show
hold
Nick.
on. Hold on.
Yeah, let me see Gorlock.
If you've
All
seen
right,
the
well,
Whatever
everyone-
podcast, she's on the Whatever. Well, I say she loosely. Is on the Whatever podcast.
All right. Well, while you guys are doing that, we'll do some shout outs here. The Heartland Heathen. Hello from Platteville.
Oh, yeah. I've seen her. Yeah.
It's like
She's got like one of the most tremendous fupas I've ever seen.
Yeah, it goes to her neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it literally does. It like tucks under her tits all the way up to her neck.
We're gonna get a shirt with that on it. You know? There you go.
Put that on a gun.
Is that her real name, Gorlock?
It is to
I don't
everyone,
think
it is
so.
to everyone on the internet.
Wow.
So
It is now.
Yeah, that's her internet. internet name.
Holy Jesus.
Here you go, Kyle. This one's for you. Yeet Cannon is king.
Hell yeah.
oh, it's fantastic. It's
Let's see.
amazing. Serious. What?
Oh, what just happened there?
Hey, Texas mate, what up, bro?
Texas made.
That's pops.
Serious question. I'm looking to work in a shop. Who's trying to retire? Is there anything that I should know before I go become an apprentice and an intern?
You should know.
Good luck finding someone that wants to teach you.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done teaching people. When you teach them and then they leave like 3 months later. Although
I mean, is
I
Ryan
had,
shackled to the desk or something? Is that why he's not gone?
well, no, actually,
teach Ryan.
you know what? I gotta give kudos to Ryan because he is not a gunsmith by trade at all. But by God, he will not let that stop him. We've been in a pinch a couple times where we need to get a project put back together, and Ryan just YouTubed it and knocked it out himself.
Dude, I'm telling you guys, I think just a natural instinct for the mechanical world is way more important than any schooling. Because
You're right.
I've had what is it, 3 different apprentices now, and all of them were just, and one of them went to SDI. And once again, I'm not bashing on SDI.
SDI sucks.
Suck a dick.
Suck Dick Institute.
But it was just illustrating how you need to have an aptitude or it's not gonna,
Yeah.
things
Well,
aren't gonna jive.
One of our best gunsmiths was Devin, and he's 19 years old when he started working here, and he was very mechanically inclined. His dad owns a junkyard, and so they constantly take stuff apart, put it back together, fix all kinds of shit. And he was one of the most incredible gunsmiths we ever had.
Yeah.
For being a 19-year-old, he smart as a whip, and he could figure pretty much anything out.
Except for what was the shotgun?
Oh,
Yeah. Well, listen, we sent that shotgun off to Chad from Iraq Veteran to see if he could put it back together, and he's had a hard time. He can't figure it out. We're gonna send it to Dustin next.
Hey, JJ, to answer your question, we do the best Cerakoting, but they do better Duracoating. So we are the kings there. 2 different products.
Well, I'd say the dirt coat is superior, but
Hey, we got a better marketing program.
as does SDI.
Yeah. There you go.
that's funny. Yeah, so you guys lost Robbie.
Yes, but not yet. He's going to finish up some projects. So we have an opening. So if anybody is interested in Cerakoting and they're in our area, hit us up.
And you're reliable.
Yeah.
Don't F around. We'll smack you up.
I'm
I'm on here part-time.
Violence here. especially with
No.
Save Dustin the headache.
Yeah, it's hard to remember where things go when you took them apart 4 months ago.
Oh yeah, what's up, Texas? Yeah, you like the pimp, huh?
Did you think of who Nerds with Guns is?
No.
Did Ryan figure it out?
It's so.
It's somebody local. It's somebody who comes into our shop
That's not
often.
Blondie, is it?
No, it's not
Blondie's
Blondie.
somebody else.
It's not. Yeah, I still haven't been able to pinpoint it.
Just in case he comes back and watches it again, and then he knows I mentioned him. That's
There
all
you
he was
go.
looking for. So
Yeah.
Did either you two guys go to SHOT Show this year?
No, we did not.
No, we renovated our paint booth. That was the main goal for the start of the year.
We were too busy to go to SHOT Show. We had way too much stuff to do. And actually,
And we're still behind.
listen, you've been to SHOT Show once, you've been there every single time. Here's what happens. You go to SHOT Show, right? You walk around all day, you get exhausted, you go eat dinner, and then you go crash. And then you go back the next morning and you walk around and you see a bunch of cool shit, and then you go home, you go back to your hotel room or whatever, you eat dinner and you crash. And then by the third day, you start a little sniffle and a little cough, and then the fourth day you're full blown COVID, and you're ready to come home and you're done with Vegas and you don't want to see another stripper, and yeah, it's basically that's how it goes.
I like how
that's
you
nice
called her a
experience.
stripper.
Hey, they're entertainers.
Dancers,
Ladies of the
okay,
night.
get it right. Yeah, it's I mean, by the second day in Vegas, I'm like ready to get out of there. It's like I'm over Vegas. It's like cool to experience the first time, but you realize the second, third, fourth, and fifth times you go, it's always kind of just the same thing. You can expect to see a couple of cool new guns or products. But yeah, when you're a business owner, you'd rather keep the doors open to your shop than go to SHOT Show.
right. Yep.
Now, Gun Owners of America's convention, I feel, is a much more for content creators like us, is much better. There are so many retarded rules at SHOT Show, and I feel like SHOT Show is a huge money grab on all the manufacturers of the firearms industry. Here's a little quick fact. We've talked about this before. As a vendor, let's say you are Strike Industries, right? You're not allowed to bring your own mini refrigerator to your booth so that your employees can have water or drinks. You have to rent one for $175 a day from the Venetian. Like it's such a money grab, man. Or they want you to go buy $8 waters at the little booths they have set up. Um, I don't know. I just feel like it's a big money grab. You spend a lot of money to go there. They don't let you film certain areas. You got to like ask permission before you ask a question. It's for what we do. It's not really fun after the first time you've been, because you're just like, wow, this is really restrictive and it
Not
kind of
terribly
sucks.
beneficial because we're not allowed to make brand deals.
Yeah,
As
you're
media.
not. You're not.
And
Yeah.
that's the whole reason we're there. Now, Golds, holy crap. We are still working through all the connections that we made there.
Yep. Yeah, they've got it figured out, man. The Gun Owners of America convention is the funnest one to go to, because they have the media day where we can get all of our work done, and then they have the 2 days open to the public where we can go meet our fans and hang out with people, and it's just, to me, that's a lot more fun.
Just the way they organized it and they set it up, just it works so much better for our channels and like what we're trying to do.
Yep. And their range day event was pretty cool too. I mean, I enjoyed that. I hope they make some changes to the way it was set up.
Those poor people giving us food. My God, the people that were cooking hamburgers.
Yeah, they were overwhelmed.
There was like a mile long line of people waiting to get a hot dog.
Yeah, I don't think they expected that. Honestly, I don't think turnout and that many people would be hungry at the exact same time.
And
Right.
can we not go to Tennessee in the hottest month of the year, please?
It wasn't that hot, bro.
Us Northerners were melting. You
It was. I mean, when did we go? What month was that?
August.
It was
August.
August. Yeah.
Like middle of August.
Yeah, that's what I had the moment.
That's all right.
Yeah, it was pretty warm. We were all sweating our balls off. That range day was like, whoa. When we were done, we were walking back to the car. I made Ryan carry me.
Yeah, thank God for the liquid IV and the pallets of bottled water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And the pool back at the Airbnb.
Yeah, that was stellar. Except for the giant wolf spider, the bejesus out of me.
I killed it. It's fine.
Oh my god. I don't like spiders, man.
in all fairness, though, the only the one mark against them was that the 2 attorneys on retainer booths.
Yeah.
Because after digging into that organization, they are 100% anti two-way gunner. Like they're 100%. And it's like,
You know what we should do
they're-
this year? We should go
What's
interview
that?
them and out them.
Not them too.
We should out them to the world.
It's hard to out them even more than what they have been. I swear we're waiting. I had a nice conversation or messaging back and forth with Langley Outdoors, and he's reverse engineering the internet to figure out how they're being as successful as they are in turning people's opinions.
yeah,
Because
with false information.
with absolute false.
It's not incorrect information. It's downright false. Like it's a lie. It's not, oh, I didn't understand the verbiage here. No, it's a flat out lie.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Well, as soon as they said they were attorneys, I was like, okay, yeah, have fun. See you later. I'm going to talk to fun people. The last
Yeah, one
person I
kid
want to
looked like
talk
a
to at a
teacher.
gun show is an attorney.
Yeah.
It was cool to meet the now I will say
The Washington gun law.
the Washington gun law guy. He was cool as hell.
He was really cool. Oh, and we got to meet Augie. Grumpy GI.
Yeah, Grumpy GI. He's awesome. He's making some King and Camo t-shirts.
Are
So
you,
you have to-
Ryan? You're wearing one of those, aren't you?
Yes,
Is
sir.
that one?
Dance for money. Dance for money and or ammo.
I do like that one.
He's got a lot of really good shirts, man. He's got a lot of really good ones. He's obviously he's a veteran, but he's one of those guys that's just sick and tired of being politically correct.
He don't give a damn.
And his t-shirts reflect it. They're awesome.
I think what I wore my shirt yesterday was gas prices are higher than Hunter Biden, and I had a crack pipe on my shirt.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack Sparrow, you want to explain that at?
Oh no, this is for our good colonial lad, Revolutionary Ryan.
Revolutionary Ryan.
I can't
Yeah.
read that.
Someone thought you were about butt pirate.
Oh.
We could probably do a pirate short. I can get a pistol.
In full honesty, Ryan, you did sound like a red coat in that video.
Well, if you think about it, gents,
I don't want to think about it.
Nope, not gonna do it.
the colonials were British when they landed here in the colonies.
Hey, Ryan's a history major, so he knows what he's talking about.
But the
That's like a half a step
I
above
helped him on his
communications
final.
major.
I did half of his final.
No, stop telling people that. They're going to take my grade away.
They already gave it to you. They can't take it away. I helped him. I didn't even study. I just used Chat GPT.
That's cheating.
Oh boy.
It's wonderful.
Skull
For
humor. I'm not
real,
familiar
that,
with
George
66
Washington outfit only cost us like
Fire.
120 bucks. Right?
Sorry.
We got it right here. It's actually really good quality.
Good old George.
Oh.
I'll have to get the wrinkles out of it though. Have to get a dry clean.
Got my stocking. I love one of my comments on that video was like, "Hey, man, that outfit looks fantastic. I give it a 9 out of 10 because those definitely are not the right shoes." And I had like my freaking Asics on.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah, Ryan had like Under Armour shoes on.
I was like, George just wanted to have some comfortable.
The only thing that could make that better is if they're the white New Balance.
The white New Balance, my dad shoes.
I did get some new pimp shoes.
Oh, he did.
This is really
You can't
exciting.
top those.
They are
You can't top those.
custom made, and they have lights in them.
They light up.
God.
Yep, and they take rechargeable batteries, which is really exciting. So yeah, on the next pimp short, you'll probably get to experience those.
And we are working right now. Me and Nate are formulating an idea because we had so many comments after the George Washington one that they were like, we need to have the pimp and the colonial meet. So we're working on a short idea that is going to be just fantastic.
Yep, it's gonna be good stuff.
I see you're the one that one goes to acquire hose.
Yes, we haven't come up with the script yet, but it's going to be entertaining, nonetheless.
Great.
Yeah, let's see what kind of comments we're getting here. Raven says, "I have a question about guns. If you would answer it."
Make it a good question, and
It feels like a setup.
Yeah. That's Star Wars me. It's a trap.
How many cocks can you fit in your mouth?
It's a trap.
You like murder weapons?
Is that the real George Washington? Yeah. Hey Nate, pull out Ryan's wooden teeth so they can see.
I need to get me some wooden chompers. Yeah, I couldn't be George Washington. My teeth are too good.
Yeah.
Oh, Georgie had horse teeth.
When were toothbrushes invented?
Come on, history major.
Yeah.
I'd say like maybe
Ask
turn of the century,
ChatGPT.
1900s.
That's ChatGPT. Yeah. You know what though? Look, I can say this because I'm Indian.
AI.
Indian guys need to learn about like deodorant. Okay? The other day, I was stuck in the elevator with a fellow Indian, and I was like, bro, I can smell the onion coming out of your pores. Like, have you not heard of Gillette? And so I was thinking, you know what? If this King of Camo thing doesn't work out, I'd go to India and become a multi-millionaire selling deodorant.
Sell some ladies speed stick over there.
Raven actually has a really good question. He
All right,
says, I've
let's see.
inherited my dad's guns after he passed. I don't have a safe or the money for one. How do I secure them so kids don't get to them?
Yep.
Cable locks are in my opinion, are the best way to go. If it's a single shot, store the pieces in separate locations. Put a trigger lock on the single shot. Get a trunk, or buy something that you can lock that they'll fit into, like a Rubbermaid or something like that. The age of the children is really important too. Education. You teach them about them, that you let them learn about them, you let them handle them in a safe, supervised way. You take away the romanticism of the gun. They'll, I'm going to go look at this when they're not looking. And you tell them, if you touch this without me around, I'm going to punch you in the head. It worked for me.
Yeah, I have 3 small kids, and I have guns all around the house. And I personally, I believe in killing their curiosity. You know,
Yep,
just
exactly.
like Dustin said. So, you know, when I got my Chris Vector, I was like, hey, you guys want to see Daddy's new Chris Vector? And they're like, yeah. And of course, you make it safe, no ammo in the room. Teach them the rules of firearm safety. Finger off the trigger. Don't point it at anyone. Keep it pointed in a safe direction. Let them play with it. Let them look. Let them look down the sights. Let them. And that kills their curiosity. And reward them for good behavior around the gun. Um, Teach them that, hey, if a sibling is touching a gun, come get an adult.
Right.
Those are really good things to do. My kids, obviously, we have a lot of guns. They come to the shop here all the time, and they definitely know how to handle a firearm. So, you know, uh, that's another really cool thing about today's day and age. I think there's so many young kids who actually know how to handle firearms, because their parents are teaching them the right way, and that's a really good thing. And I think that, if you have a bunch of guns around the house, let them see every single one, so that their curiosity is killed. They won't want to fumble with it when they understand the danger behind it. Um, if you've let them handle it and let them feel it, help them to understand what it can do. It's not a secret. They're tools made to kill. So teach them accordingly.
And I don't know what part of the country you're in either, but some states, local police will also often give away free trigger locks too. So you just contact your local PD or sheriff and say, hey, do you guys have any gun lock program? You just usually go in, and whether it's a donation or something, they can just give you some too.
That's a great point, Kyle.
Yeah. And worst case scenario, man, just build a wooden crate with a hasp on it to put a padlock on it.
Now he's gonna be a carpenter. Jesus.
Well, I'm not saying it has to be square. I'm just saying it has to be able to fit the guns inside. The Harbor Freight cases are good, but you're starting to reach $100, $130, $100 to $200 in those, and at that point in time, you might as well just buy a safe or at least a cabinet. They got some pretty affordable like gun cabinets that you can lock in the meantime until you can get something heavier duty.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Harbor Freight has some pretty decent stuff that you can lock up, and it's not going to break the bank. Yeah, great question.
I was gonna say, if it's a revolver, they can put a padlock through it.
Jesus, it's 37 guns. Yeah.
Hey, Raven, if you want to offload them in an auction, hit us up.
Hey.
Speaking of which, we have an auction ending this Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if anybody is interested in getting guns and ammo and accessory at reasonable rates, hit up our auction site. You can do that through our campsite links, through our my websites, and click on auctions. You can go to our website, click monthly auctions at the top, and hit a link there. We've got too many guns.
Yeah.
We got too many. We got to get rid of them. So hit up our auction.
If you want to get rid of them at less than reasonable rates, feel free to contact me directly. And
If your budget's $1,000 for locks, dude, you can get 2 really nice safes from Menards for less than that.
Well, I don't
Or
know
even
if
check
they have
Facebook
Menards in
Marketplace.
Virginia.
Yeah, that's another great suggestion.
So,
And also, like, estate sales. Sometimes estate sales are a great place to pick up a good gun safe.
a lot of times you can find free ones on Facebook Marketplace, and it normally is like preceded by "Get this heavy bitch out of my basement."
Yep.
just
100%.
if someone asked to meet you by the dumpster, just take heed of our short that I did, and don't meet the strange man by the dumpster.
The other thing I would say too, don't feel like you got to go fireproof. As a guy that's been through a house fire and a cabin fire, does not mean shit.
Yeah.
Just get something that'll lock it up.
Michael Nowick, yes, the 410 is still on the auction. It's the reserve on it's 75. Don't.
Do not.
That's right. Yep.
Kyle's new to lives. He doesn't know. He can't tell.
You gotta
Run
get your
Simulator,
pointer.
right?
Get your pointer thingy.
Yeah. The finger.
Yeah, it's right.
There you go.
We have an awesome customer named Lefty, and he brought us these cool little pointers
Oh, there you
so
go.
that we could
Only if
point.
I say too many guns. No, we don't have enough room on our wall for all the guns. Is what we need. We will still take more guns. Don't get us twisted.
Same thing with us. We will take the guns as well. Our auction will go to the end of February.
Yep.
And they're actually closer to you if you wanted to offload, Raven. Has to teach my kids about guns. Oh, find an instructor.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't know anything, you got to go to a source that does. Hit up your local gun shop.
Start with the 4 fundamental firearm safety rules and then Google Eddie Eagle. It's better than nothing. I prefer a modified version of Eddie Eagle because I never used the word grown up with my children. I always use the word adult because I live with the perspective that if you treat your children like they're intelligent, they will respond intelligently. So, and grown up is just kiddie. It's like, yeah, you're too much of a child to know what the word adult means. So it's worked.
That's cool. Daniel Carter says, my favorite gun guys. Yes, finally caught alive. Well, welcome, Daniel.
Welcome. Cowboy is the right way of life. Do you guys sell holsters for Heritage Rough Rider 22LR? I do want to carry as a stake pistol. Get yourself a nice nylon Uncle Mike's.
You want to carry a 22 for a snake pistol? Brother, I would go with a 410.
Yeah.
Some number 7 shot. You want a good spread.
Get a judge or a governor and run some 410.
I wear my judge when I'm mowing the lawn, and that thing has killed more ground squirrels and moles and voles. And I mean, that gun's killed more critters than anything else. That thing's got like 37 kills under its belt.
Confirmed.
That's why I stopped counting. So, also, Raven, why don't you shoot some contact information to us in our email? You can find it on the website, and I'll reach out to you, bud. Well, I'll make sure that you can get on this journey safely and responsibly as best we can.
I should have made a text that had her email address.
Man, these are great questions.
Yeah.
Beretta 92X or Glock 19 for suppressed bedside gun. I'd go with the Beretta personally.
Beretta too.
We actually have a Beretta. How do I turn my camera around? Let's see.
Please do. Please. In the words of Kyle, we can see your brains.
Yeah.
Oh wow, the camera's whoa. Okay, there we go. We've got a M9A3 here with a linear comp on it, but you could easily throw a suppressor on there. Let's see.
Just remember, guys, you got to work with that gun when you put a suppressor on it. It changes the balance, changes the recoil, changes everything. So don't just throw it on there and throw it in a drawer.
Yeah, I definitely want to run it.
That's just a recommendation.
Always train with your weapon system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Training.
first time you have to use it in self-defense should not be the first time you've used a weapon system.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah,
Kyle,
it'll probably be a bad day if that's the case.
the recommendation for the scope for a SCAR 20.
Yeah.
I mean, that depends on your budget there, guy. Ruben, I mean,
Let's say he's got an unlimited budget.
an unlimited budget.
Unlimited budget. Ruben's got all the money in the world.
You got all the money in the world, son. Schmidt and Bender.
Bro, send
I'd
something.
buy 20.
Wait, what's the question?
He said unlimited budget. $5,000. You Schmidt and Bender optic, you'll never go wrong. Now, if you want to scale it back a little bit, it's all over the gun tubers everywhere. Is that Arkin optics? They're supposed to be actually really good. You get from what I've seen on reviews and everyone's toting, is their night force quality for a third the price.
ATN makes some good stuff too. We had a customer come in here the other day. Pulsar makes some really cool optics, but they are so expensive. We had a one of my customers is a lawyer, and he bought a $8,000 Pulsar from us. This thing will actually record video. It'll connect Bluetooth to your phone and send the video of your shots to your phone. But ATN for like a third of the price.
Right.
Also really good stuff. We had a customer come in yesterday and actually show us his ATN scope, and it was really cool, man. I was I
One
was
shot
very
zero.
impressed by it.
The one shot zero on the ATN is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw one I wanted to touch on.
Was it the AK?
No, it wasn't the AK. Shoot. Oh, recoil anticipation. Dry fire, my dude. Dry fire the crap out of that gun until that technique, that muscle memory is all you know.
Don't be scared of a bruise.
Yeah. You obviously going to have to shoot live rounds to really get it. But if you dry fire the crap out of it, you're going to get your trigger pull, and everything up to the bang is exactly the same in a dead gun as it is with a live gun. Dry fire is exactly the same as that first trigger pull, drawn from your holster, punching out, pulling that trigger. Everything's exactly the same. Once that hammer falls or that firing pin falls, that's when stuff gets noisy. That's when you get smell and noise and recoil and concussion and all the extra things. But if you focus on your dry fire and just keep hammering on it, it gets to the point where you don't even have to think about it. You're just bad guy, and then all of a sudden your gun's in your hand and you don't even know how it happened, and that's where you want to get.
Yep.
Admittedly, I don't do enough dry fire as I should. I don't think anybody does as much dry fire as they should. But.
Hey, did you guys get just out of the blue an email from the ATF about, because I'm just looking at this guy's question, what do you think about the courts trying to make machine guns common use? The ATF just sent us what constitutes a machine gun, like accessories that
Yes.
make. We just got that out of the blue, and I kind of feel like they felt like something was coming, and I don't know if they're doing it to
ATF
just
alert. From the ATF Machine Gun Conversion Division.
yeah.
Yep, that's it.
That's what it was.
I have their alerts sent to my junk folder, so
Well, there was just a ruling that machine gun ban was ruled unconstitutional at some court level, not one that affects us all yet.
Yep. That's why I think they're sending that.
I think that's what he meant by making machine guns common use.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've shot full auto. Yeah, it's fun, but that is a hell of a waste of money.
You need
Well,
to
yeah.
get money for the ammunition.
now and really the truth is it's not as accurate as firing in semi-auto. The fun
That's a lot.
factor
You've
is
never heard
there.
of accuracy by volume.
But there are a couple of guns that are very accurate in full auto, like the MP5, the CMMG Descent, and 5.7. You can nail some pretty tight groups with those guns, but like you said, that's an expensive way to spend your time shooting.
But I'm with
And
Kyle. As long as it's volume, you'll hit your target at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, FN 985, or I'm sorry, not him. That's him. What's the best advice on becoming a gun tuber? I would just say this: you have two paths to pick, and it seems like you guys and us, we picked the same path. You can either be informative or you can be entertaining. It's hard to be both, and we chose to go entertaining because, and through entertaining, you can be informative a little bit. But I would say you got to pick that path. But if you go informative, Like when we were at the Goals convention,
my
we
God.
walked by so many other gun tubers that would literally just go, "This is the newest pistol from Smith and Wesson. Look
And
at
it was
it."
so boring.
You know, you're not going to go anywhere with that stuff. So you got to be different.
Well, and yeah, and that's exactly right. There's a lot of really reliable gun tubers already out there who have basically sealed that market and have the trust of all of the viewers already. So for you to come in and compete with those guys is going to be very difficult, you know.
You have to have a solid plan of what you want to be, what you want to market yourself as, and what do you want to achieve, and how you're going to achieve it, and how are you going to make yourself different from the space.
Yep.
For the love of God, stay out of forums.
Quite honestly, the truth is to become successful on YouTube is not an easy task. You know, here at our shop, we've been on YouTube for almost 5 years, and it's not but since the last year or so that we've actually seen success and gained followers and got monetized. And even the monetization can vary from month to month. It's not something that you could live off of yet. I mean, at least not for us. But you know, in order to achieve like you know, Demolition Ranch success or Brandon Herrera's success or even Grand Thumb success, you really got to have something special going on that makes you unique from everybody else.
And they, for the most part, too, they were in the right place at the right time. YouTube was a whole different animal, you know,
Yeah.
10, 12 years ago. So
Even
Yeah,
2
and
years.
I mean, look at here's a great example. A good friend of ours, Iraq veteran, 8888, Eric and Chad. You know, they have been some of the longest standing gun tubers at about 15 years, and you know, they do make a living off of YouTube, but it's difficult. It's not easy. You got to spend your time creating content, editing. I mean, here at the shop, Ryan and I work 2 full-time jobs. We work at the shop, and then we do our YouTube stuff, and we spend just as much time recording, editing, posting videos,
Scheduling,
fine tuning and tweaking our channel, you know, scheduling videos, coming up with stuff to do.
scheduling events.
It is a very difficult task. You know, it's not just as easy as, hey, I'm gonna turn on the camera and I'll be successful. You really got to do something special. And for us, I mean, we started almost 5 years ago. We were making all kinds of videos. We were barely getting any views. We were barely seeing any success. It took 4 years for us to actually start getting some success. So, you know, bear in mind that, you know, if you're gonna go full time gun tubing, it's not a guarantee. You know.
But the biggest, one of the biggest things is you have to commit to do it. Don't get analysis by paralysis. You must commit and you must do something. So if you want to do it, don't just sit on the fence and keep thinking and keep planning and not even turn the camera on. If you want to do it, do it. But just know everything we just said is what you have in store for you. And Dave, I'm pretty sure you and Dustin and Kyle can attest to that as well.
yeah, your first 50 videos are going to suck.
Yeah, and you're gonna go back and watch them and go, "What was I drinking when I shot that?"
I can look at our first video.
Also,
Oh yeah, it was
I
brutal.
saw on there too that he was looking to have a channel basically about ammo reloading. In my opinion, on the surface, I think unless you better have a damn good personality, because that is limited.
And boring as shit.
Yeah,
So you're dealing with a lot of numbers and a lot of weights. And I mean, it's
Not just
and
that,
nothing-
but YouTube's gonna restrict your channel too, because they, you know, they
That's
don't
manufacturing.
they consider that manufacturing, and they don't want you to be able to show that. So you're gonna have to find a unique way of coming up with showing the process without violating the guidelines and policies.
Hope you're good at animation.
yeah. The other thing is you better 100% have some thick ass skin. Because
Yeah, that's for
everybody
sure.
and their mother will come for you.
that's a thick ass boy.
I mean, if you have the littlest speech impediment, if you have a little fluffiness. I got to put my awesome somewhere. I got to put it somewhere. They will find every little chink in your armor and just go at it hard.
Yeah.
And if you can't just go fuck yourself. You know, it's one of those things that it's gonna wear on you, and it's gonna eat at you, and then you're just gonna get in your own head and
It's
go.
so true.
Some of us,
It's so true. So yeah, and some of us handle it better than others. That's for sure. I remember when we saw our first 5,000 subscribers, all of a sudden we started getting all kinds of comments, and some of them were not so nice. And I was literally losing sleep over it. And I'll never forget the advice that Eric from Iraq Veteran gave me. We went to do a podcast with him, and I said, "What do you do about these jackasses in the comments?" And he said, "Nothing." He said, let your real followers handle that." And I'll never forget when we started seeing that happen, where our followers started standing up for us, our subscribers started standing up for us. It is such a good feeling, and we really appreciate that, so that we don't have to make ourselves look like asses in the comments, you know.
Right.
It's a great thing. But yeah, you got to be able to just brush things off. You got to be able to say, hey, this guy is on the internet sitting in his mother's basement eating Cheetos, trying to act like he knows more than me, or but the reality is, you're putting yourself out there, they're not, right?
Yeah.
And
That's
so
good.
you're taking a bigger risk.
another way to cover that too is we can also make fun of him.
What was that? I missed that.
We had one guy comment that he was trying to show off his manhood because he had 260 acres, and when we looked at it, he had a very nice trailer on 260 acres.
Nice.
And he tried making content, and his content sucked. And as soon as we started poking holes in him and going, "Hey, sweet trailer, man," he immediately got defensive. He couldn't handle it.
Reported us.
Yep, and And I think he left us a 1-star review.
Yep.
It's so funny.
These little pansies want to come at us, and when we clap back, we immediately get reported. So now all we can do is thanks for watching, $, $.
Yeah.
I've gone after people on my personal account, and my account's gotten suspended. And one comment, somebody was like, "I want to see the map with all the McDonald's that you visit," and I told him to check.
Speaking of McDonald's, we had one guy comment, say like, "Lay off the McDonald's," and then you go click on his channel and you can't even see his neck. He's like sitting on a tree stump and you can't even see this guy's neck, and you're like, bro, you are way fatter than I am. And you're commenting about, like, that's the other thing, like my people will comment on my hair when it's braided, all kinds of stuff. Well, why would you even care about another male's haircut?
I know this one, Nate. They're jealous. You have some fabulous locks, brother. That is 100% jealousy. I have to fight not running my fingers through it, man.
You don't want to rub your fingers through my hair. Just saying.
Well, you're just gonna rub skin.
Yes.
It's
smooth.
Yeah. It's true. I think that a lot of guys out there just have nothing better to do. They didn't get enough hugs from mommy and daddy, and so they feel the need to troll on the internet.
They're just mad that I cut my hair.
Yeah, it's they're fun people to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Hey, Remington.
The internet's not ready for that awesomeness, man.
Yeah,
I don't think you are either.
I think you should check out Nate's OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, it's at the King of Camo.
What?
And it's a continuous circle of hair. It just goes from the top of his head down below his taint, up his back. He's just a walking circle of hair, man.
It's like on that movie Sing. He just soaps himself up and then slides across his hood to wash his car.
I just wanted to go back up here real quick because
We missed something.
yeah, because yeah, here we go. I saw this. Chiggy. I think I'm going to spend my week's paycheck on the auction. Thank you.
No balls.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Yep. Absolutely. And then
Just stay away from my
Aaron.
Nemo.
Aaron says you guys are great. Thank you, Aaron. We appreciate
that, Aaron. Yeah, and I do find that there are a lot more people who are positive than negative lately.
Yeah.
Which is really awesome. We have a lot of really great supporters, people who subscribe to our channel, love our content, and appreciate what we do. And we appreciate those people more than they could understand, I think. We have, here's something cool that happened the other day. We got an email from a young man in New Jersey and said he's been watching our channel for a long time, and he got inspired to learn how to paint. So he got himself an airbrush and a Cerakote kit, and he decided to paint his first gun, and he wanted to show it to the king of camo for critique. And so I gave him a call. I don't think he was expecting a phone call, but I called him, and he was freaking out over the phone. And he was like, "Oh my God!" He's like, "I recognize your voice from YouTube," and it was just cool to talk to him. And I actually even extended him an opportunity that if he was to make it down here and put himself up in a hotel for a couple of days, he's welcome to come here, and I will teach him for free. I'll let him, shadow me, and I'll let him paint a couple guns and teach him as well. And he was totally ecstatic. So he's actually trying to figure it out, how to do that and make it down here, which would be really cool. And we'll probably make a video around that too.
Yeah, that's cool. This week, Dustin, we had a few people that they come in and they don't realize that they just stand there, and all of a sudden you see they open their jaw, they look like, I know this place.
Yeah.
They're like, holy shit, this is YouTube.
Holy shit, I watch you guys on YouTube.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, those are always fun. Our favorites are the ones who come into the shop and quote lines from the channel
all the time.
It's pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I was sitting here and the guy came in and wanted me to tap a muzzle loader, and I looked at him. I was like, "You fucking with me right now? like, what's going on here, dude?" And he's like, "No, I have a muzzle loader. I want to get a tap." I'm like rifle? And he goes, "Yeah, the muzzle loader." I was, "Oh, okay." And I explained to him we just did a YouTube video, and he was just kind of like, "Oh yeah, I didn't see that." It's like, all right. Well, I didn't mean to be a dickhead, but we get people that come in and say stupid shit all the time, and it's always like, okay, are you quoting a short, or did you just become another one?
Also, for the record, the customer that had the Daniels Defense rifle, that he had it transferred into us. A video we uploaded on Wednesday that's now over 1.5 million views. He was not insulted.
Yeah,
he was not insulted, guys. He loved the video.
And truthfully told, that rifle, their DD7V something, or whatever it is,
DDMV7.
Yeah, that thing was tighter than anything they had in their trailer at the show. Man, it was one of those things where it was like, holy crap! That was like, I would own that rifle.
One of them. It's one of my favorite rifles. Yeah.
Well, when we were at Galls, when we were in their trailer, I handled every AR in there, and I'm like, what? I'm looking for the mariachi band. They're all a bunch of freaking maracas. I mean, they're all loosey. I'm like, if I'm paying $2,100 plus for something, that better be tighter than a nun's girdle. I'm just saying. It better be a smooth piece of machinery.
But Daniels Defense has a sweet trailer.
They do have a bomb.
That's for sure. That's for sure. That trailer was cool.
Yeah, and it was like a couple mil, wasn't it? Like, I don't know. They told us it was expensive. Like, it was air conditioned, had a vault in it. Like, the whole front of the trailer was just one massive vault.
Yeah, it was great. I love it.
Hey, Chiggy, to answer your question on how fast we ship out, as soon as you pay, man, we get it boxed up. Dustin works like crazy the day after the auctions to get everything settled up. You settle up, he gets it shipped out. I mean, it's got to ship to an FFL.
The biggest thing with guns and how fast they can get shipped out is how fast can you get us FFL information? If
Yep.
we get the FFL information, we can have the shipping and everything done. So if you have all that information ready to go and you've got money, we can get it out. We can get it out right away.
So when the auction closes, if you can immediately send me where you want it to go, I can have everything calculated and ready to settle up your account as soon as I call you saying, hey, you won the auction. Would you like to close your invoice? And I need the information from you guys because I don't know where the fuck I'm sending it.
That's very true.
Kyle, there was a comment in here for you. Yeet always kills me when you all shout it in your videos. Look at that. You didn't even have to watch a short. You did it.
That's fantastic.
Did you see JW Outdoors? I need to know if Nasty Nate got his rocket launcher bedazzled.
You'll have to wait for the follow-up video.
Diamond encrusted.
Diamonds encrusted. Oh, it's gonna be great.
Y'all some good boys.
Who's a good boy?
Is that one of your guys' lunatics or like that doesn't make any sense to me?
Hold on, let me look.
It says y'all some good boys and it's got a bone.
He's calling us Big Bone.
I have no idea.
Oh sure.
That's the Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Bone.
Is that what it is?
No rightly idea.
We are let's see here. Checking my battery life.
Uh-oh.
I told you to charge your phone.
Well, I did for an hour. But
You could have had it on the charger as we were doing the live.
The best
We
carry
are-
around to answer you, JLE, is anything you can hit with. Because a 22 in the left eye socket's more successful than 4 9mm in a leg.
the femoral.
The femoral.
Yeah, in the Rochambeau of the human body, the brain trumps leg.
Think so?
It's hard to get a belt around your skull to stop the brain matter from getting fricasseed.
It's gonna hit it at some point.
That's so mind-boggling that it's.
It's gonna hit. I know it will.
Oh boy, there's
So, like, go back and look at last night's
22 inch Jamar is Maddox.
WMR.
Oh, WMR. That's. I mean, I'm not saying not to, but I would go with something other than a Rough Rider.
You go back
Unless,
in, buddy.
unbeknownst to me, they make a double action. Because in the heat of the moment, you might forget to cock that
I
hammer.
got hundreds across the board.
Yeah.
Let's let it marinate.
In all honesty, we are not South Texas experts. We are literally
that's
the other
facts.
side of the country. So
Wow.
The air hurts our face here because we don't have stingy, bitey, stabby, kill you things.
it was like -5 this morning
Day one versus
where we're at, and
performer number one.
I don't know. I'm
Nice.
starting to not like that.
Y'all some good boys.
Hey, Sue Killa. It's like, really? You kidding me?
You know what? Fuck you, buddy.
JW Outdoors said me and my old lady died when Nasty Nate showed up. That's funny.
There was another one above that. This one.
I don't even know where that character came from, honestly. I was like, one day, I was like, maybe I should play a pimp.
Well, you did have your experience with a pimp.
Yes, which I've told the story before, but
Yeah. Like, what was that guy's name?
Daniel Carter.
Dirt.
Yeah, Mr. Carter. To hell with everybody else. If you want to put that much money in a gun that's worth a third of that, then do it, man. Because that's going to be a piece that's going to get passed down and passed down and passed down. And nobody's going to want to sell it because nobody's going to want to pay the price for it. So it's going to be one of those things where it's like, Yeah,
Only
that's
time
really
we-
cool. And you're going to be the only person that has one with like that. So you do you, man. It's like I tell my kids, do you, and then hell with everybody else.
When is the pimp coming back?
It's your money. You use it what you want to.
Sun's out, guns out. It's not the cold that'll get you; it's the wind. You betcha.
You betcha.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, you betcha.
Hey, there's been several people that lost some ice shanties yesterday.
Oh, that's awesome videos. We had 50-mile-an-hour winds, and there has been no snow, so the lake is just ice. And you just guys had videos of ice shanties just flying across the ice.
Yeah. To put it into perspective, Ryan, you know how strong I am.
It's true. Yeah,
The wind damn near knocked me over last night when I was
Oh,
walking out
really?
of the shop. It caught me off guard, and it was so strong, I staggered like I was 3 sheets of wind trying to climb on an electronic bolt.
My
I
neighbor's
can relate.
siding was in my yard this morning.
I can relate. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I was driving to work. Was it yesterday? And Dave texted me, and he sent me a picture. It's like 2 degrees, and I sent him a picture, and ours was like 55.
55, yeah.
Like literally a 50-degree difference.
Well, we did 70 today. It was nice. We had the door open. It was great.
Yep.
Hey,
I rode my
you rode your
motorcycle
bike?
the other day. It was like 76 degrees out.
I know.
It was nice.
It's fantastic.
That Daniel Carter. He can go to a trophy shop. He can go to the King of Camo and have a plaque made.
Yeah, hell yeah.
100%. We do it all the time. We do it all the time for people.
You could probably even
Sometimes-
do like a little badge and put the badge right on the rifle.
Yep.
Yeah. JW Outdoors. You're not lying, dude. I lived in Hazard for 6 years, and it freaked me out in 60-degree weather driving around a hill and hitting a patch of ice because that side of the mountain didn't see any sun for like 6 months. It was crazy.
You see this arcane media
Sean.
support. I've come to notice that most local gun stores and even online really lack in their marketing. Much props to you guys for breaking that norm. Would really love to help you get thousands of more eyes. Well, we're getting millions of eyes, so you can help us get millions more, maybe. But yeah, thank you for that compliment. We don't think that none of our local gun stores prior to us opening, we took a look at what they were doing for marketing, and one guy down the road hadn't posted when we opened in June of 2019. He hadn't made a Facebook post since 2014, and we started looking at all these other shops, and that was kind of the norm. They weren't doing anything for marketing. You can't pay these gigantic, Google, Facebook, all those gigantic companies. You can't pay them any money; they won't take it. So you can't market like a normal gun store. So we knew that this was going to be the only avenue to get our brand out there. Brand awareness is the goal. So
Yeah. Local gun store. I thought he was saying little guy syndrome.
oh,
That's what I call it.
well, I've seen so many damn comments with LG for local gun store.
Yeah.
There you go. Daniel Carter is close to you. Guy that was asking about
South Georgia.
Yeah, Daniel, we're up in North Georgia and Cumming, Georgia. Spelled
How do you spell
just
that?
like you think. Yeah, we're up in North Georgia. Listen, we are looking for a shop assistant right now. It doesn't pay a whole lot of money, but if you're willing to learn and you stick around long enough, we'll make it worth your while. That's for sure. It's hard to find. It's hard to find good employees. It's hard to find people who have passion for what they do and care about doing it right. And really, we've been through employee after employee here at the shop, and to the point where at one point we were 6 people on staff here at the shop, and I find that we're more efficient, just Ryan and I. So and
Because
because
you
we're
and
two
Ryan
people.
will do it you and Ryan's way, not.
That's right. Yeah, we do things the right way, and we give a shit, and we want to make sure our customers are happy. We try to go above and beyond to take care of our customers. You know, Chris is packing his bags now.
Yeah, buddy, on that the Arcane Media support. Maybe you haven't seen our channel based off of that comment.
Heck yeah.
Sadler, no. We are not in Fond du Lac. We are north of Fond du Lac. We're in Oshkosh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Okay, coming.
Well, actually, if you pronounce it like the locals do,
No, you got to get that, like, your lower jaw should come out.
it's Cummins. Like Cummins, Georgia. Where'd the fucking S come from? It's not even in the.
I don't
Yeah,
know. It's not even there.
I live in Cummins, Georgia.
Yeah. Go down to southeastern Kentucky and look for anything with an OW at the end of it. Good luck with that. I spent 20 minutes looking for Gorman Hollow or Howler, and it was spelled Gorman Hollow. And I called my boss. I'm like, all I can find is Gorman Hollow. And he's like, yeah, that's it, Gorman Howler. I'm like, no. I said, it's OW. He's like, yes, that is Howler. I'm like, no. It says the entire rest of the English-speaking world, that's how low. So
That's a holler. Up for that
Howler, Winder, Pillar, Worsher.
Yonder.
that cricket yonder.
My question is, how do you Southerners take a word like tobacco and just shorten it to backer?
Backer. Well,
Or backy.
the t is silent, so it's the backer. Backer. Yeah, man, we do have some pretty country ass folks around here, man. It's hard to understand what they say.
I think we've mentioned this before, but how I talk, for the most part, I still have an accent.
Mm-hmm.
If they heard my wife, Savannah,
Oh my
I wouldn't
God,
be able to understand her.
Savannah. If you're
love
watching,
my wife.
Savannah, hi. Yeah, Savannah is country, bruh. Country.
And that's the thing. I grew up in North Georgia, and when I met her and I got to dating Savannah and everything, I learned new words.
Yeah.
I learned new words.
Yeah.
Sean, that's pretty freaking awesome, dude. We're not going to smell it, Nate. Put it down.
Oh, sorry. Let me use my other finger.
You smell my finger.
What are all you guys carrying? All right. What do y'all? Somebody's asking what our carry weapons are. I've seen that a few times now. What do you guys? What do you carry, Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle.
I carry my Zev OZ9 Combat.
A what?
A Zev OZ9 Combat.
Okay.
Like a bougie ass clock.
Yeah. What about you, Dave?
Gucci.
Depends on the weather. So right now, like for the shop, like you're gonna see it. It's just a Glock 22 because it's a police turn-in, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of it, and I don't care about it. So
Yep.
That's what I carry here in the shop.
Depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Normally, I'm carrying my 92 FS. If I'm feeling particularly spicy, or if I'm working up front with somebody else, I'll carry the Judge with some Hornady critical defense in it. Or I carry my SAR 9 if I mess up my back and I don't want to carry 2 pounds of pistol on my hip.
Yeah.
But those are my three mains.
Ryan?
Well, if I'm just here roundabouts, it's usually a Glock 19.
But if I'm feeling sporty and feeling, nostalgic, I'll break out the 1853 Enfield musket that I have right here.
For myself, I have a wide variety of guns that I like to carry. It really depends on my outfit the day that what I'm carrying that day. But
That's a good
my
point.
favorite daily carry is a P365 that I have modified heavily. It doesn't even look like a P365 anymore. But my latest carry gun, which I really like, I'm very much enjoying, is the new Bodyguard 2.0. And if we're gonna do full size pistols, I've got a M9A3 Beretta M9A3 that I really like, and a CZ Shadow 2 that I really like. I also have a Hudson H9 that I carry from time to time.
Well, if you're in your pimp outfit, you have your bedazzled gun.
And I have a bedazzled gun.
Yeah.
And then let's see, one of my favorites is also my Smith and Wesson M&P 1.0. Love that guy.
The
Awesome
orange field
gun.
grip is where it's at.
Yep. But I do have the entire lineup of the 2.0s as well. I'm a avid
Yeah,
gun collector.
I keep having people going, I don't like the original ones. I don't like the grip. It's not grippy enough. And it's like, well, hold it like a fucking man.
Yeah.
Like,
That's actually, to me, overall, the Smith and Wesson M&P line, I think, is bang for the buck. Probably one of the best pistols ever made, in my opinion. Just
yeah, it's got that nice balance to it. You know, it's not breaking the bank, but it's not a high point either. So
right. Yeah. So there you go. There you have it.
Just
There
down
you
there
have it.
in Louisiana, 76 degrees.
Yeah.
Dick.
We love you too, no homo.
If it raises another 12 degrees, we're back to shorts.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You guys wear shorts in the 30s?
Why not? It's above
wow.
freezing.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, what we're gonna get for weather tonight?
No. What the fuck? I'm going to weather for. It's garbage.
Yeah. Kyle's gonna be kind of in your neighborhood, like
3 hours away.
2 states away.
Where at?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
There's a straight line from Charlotte right to Cumming.
There's not.
Come
There is.
visit us.
No, there is.
It's a 3.5 hour drive.
So you'll get to
Come
see
on.
some sweet scenery, and then when you get down by Ryan, there's a church on every corner.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the South. I lived down there for 5 years.
Yeah. And we've got some hella good barbecue.
You can't throw a stick and not hit a church.
Who's throwing steak?
No, stick.
I heard.
Oh,
In all fairness, I heard steak too.
I'm like, who the hell's just hucking steaks?
I
I
heard steak, but my Google Translate kicked in.
You'll notice that, like, if it gets later on in the evening, my wordages don't tend to word as wordy as I would like them to word.
What?
Does that make sense?
Just push one of you over a bunch of fat eggs. Just roll over. Am I stupid or is that even English?
I don't know. Have
you been drinking? You've been day drinking. That's what that is.
Well, it's
I think he's just fucking retarded.
From that, it looks like he's been at it for a while.
Yeah.
Hey,
Brandon Lowry. Yes.
Lay
you're
off
right.
the
You-
oxycodone, bro.
I love you too.
or share.
Who's waving sticks? Cool.
Nope, just let it go, Dustin. Just let it go.
But it's like a puzzle. I carry Taurus G3s. You know, I used to be a big Taurus fan for the stash gun, but since I've gotten to handle one of the PSA daggers for a while, That's the one that's getting tapped to the back of the toilet seat. It's not going to be. I got to move away
Dude, the
from
dagger.
this.
I would love to see some numbers. I'm wondering if that's the #1 selling pistol in the United States for 2024.
I think we just have to ask the ATF agent.
That's well, we've got a local ATF agent we can ask. Our
Our 9-year-old.
When
little
ours came in,
9-year-old
he said it
agent.
was the G2C.
It was the G2C.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that was over a year ago. So
Yeah. Man, we sold so many daggers. Well, we didn't sell them, but we got so many dagger transfers. This past year is insane.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of frames. Just the frames coming in.
Yep.
So guys were building them out exactly how they wanted them.
Yeah. PSA sent us a frame that a customer ordered, and the customer was 19 years old.
Yeah, we've had that. I don't know how PSA doesn't catch that.
Because it's buried in the terms and conditions. Because I asked them that, because a lot of people don't understand that when you transfer in a strip lower or a lower receiver or a pistol of any variety, you have to be 21 for those three things.
Yeah.
The only way you can have something transferred in is if it's a completed rifle. So it's
and we tried to return it on several occasions, and well, it's now become shop property.
Yep, it's ours now.
Oh, that's on the buyer, dude.
Yeah.
Because the last time that happened, the buyer brought in a freaking packing label. All I had to do was put it back in the box, slap the packing label on, and send it back to them.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was the easiest
we
return
even tried
transaction.
calling PSA to get them to send us a label so we can send it.
They're not going to do it.
Yeah.
It's got to go for the customer.
Yep.
Well, see, the thing is, they gave the customer a refund, and that customer had their father purchase a dagger.
Oh, straw purchase.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, technically, you are allowed to purchase a gun for a person in
Sure.
your family as a gift.
Sure, which it was.
But then again, I don't know about Georgia. I know in Wisconsin you're allowed to gift a firearm, but
Yeah, you can totally gift a firearm in Georgia.
but still technically it's a straw purchase.
Well, sure. I mean, you buy your wife a gun, it's a straw purchase. The laws are so stupid.
Hopefully,
No, because I think the stipulation of the straw purchase is purchasing a firearm knowingly for a person who is not legally allowed to own a firearm. If you're under 18 or if you're under 21, you're allowed to own a firearm if it is through a private sale or it's a gift.
Right.
Or handgun. I'm sorry, handgun.
But you cannot open carry or conceal carry it.
No,
Correct.
cannot carry.
So, guys, we just hit the hour and a half mark. So I think we're going to start wrapping it up here. So if anybody's got last minute questions, now's the time.
No more comments from you Yinzers out there.
Somebody please ask Kyle a question.
No,
He's been sitting here patiently just waiting for the questions to roll in.
I have not.
I have not.
I had a question for Nate, actually.
Oh.
You said you like the bodyguard, like the 380, right?
Yeah.
Is there a reason you like something like that size? Because I have a SIG 938 I carry if I'm like in shorts or a suit type deal. Why a bodyguard instead of something like a 938?
Because I'm fat, and it's the only thing I can appendix carry without
But
it bothering me.
938 is tiny too. It's like the size of a bodyguard.
Yeah, huh?
The 938 is like the size of the bodyguard. It's a 9mm hammer fired.
Yeah. I personally, I have the Bodyguard 1.0. So I'm a Smith and Wesson fan. So I thought I'd try it out. But let me tell you something, man. The way that gun feels in my hand is freaking awesome. I can just get a really good purchase on it. Love the trigger in it. Just a great little gun. I've really been enjoying it. I can shoot nice tight groups with it. So yeah, I mean, like Dustin said earlier, a well placed shot is more important than the caliber. You know, I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
get it. A lot of people are, and most of my pistols are 9 mil. But I also have another fun little pistol that I built, a Beretta Bobcat right here with a suppressor on it, and that fits right in my jean pocket.
It's not
Walking around.
bedazzled yet.
Don't do
Well,
that.
it's you think I should bedazzle it?
Diamonds.
Diamonds?
No, I
Yes.
said you should stop putting it in your pocket
Why?
because you have lint in your pocket. Lint collects on oil and creates a spongy mess that will not let your weapon cycle. Sticky
Okay,
holes.
well, I have
Wash your pants.
Bad Nate.
no. I have pretty good gun etiquette when it comes to keeping my firearms clean. I mean, especially something with a suppressor on it. I'm gonna make sure it's clean all the time.
Or
You
can
put a
spit it.
suppressor in your pocket?
Yeah.
Yeah, put the suppressor on the bob.
Nasty Nate.
Right.
Come on, bruh.
Hey, I saw a question up here for Kyle. Here we go.
Oh, do I have my own special yeet cannon? I unfortunately do not. I have to borrow Dustin's every time.
Yeah, the Yeet cannon in the shorts is owned by Dustin.
Yep.
Oh shit. Daniel Carter says he'll be incoming next week. He'll stop by the shop. Cool,
Go.
man.
We'll see
Yeah.
you then, Daniel.
It'll be fun.
Here's another one for Kyle. Kyle, what is your most prized firearm? I don't know why we get those questions all the time.
My most prized firearm is a Browning BAR I got from my grandfather. It's a Belgian-made 30-06.
That's awesome.
Before when he stopped hunting, I actually bought it from him because I wanted to make sure I got it. No one else in the family did.
Hey, Kyle,
Freaking
what in your
awesome.
opinion is the most underrated caliber and why?
6.5 needs more.
More? Creed more? Take that with arms wide open.
That's funny.
I mean, I get it's a good caliber, but there's a shit ton of other calibers that are readily available and better.
Yep.
And all you want to be Chris Kyle's
didn't
out
he
there
say
shooting 2,000
underrated?
yards.
Did he ask underrated? Or did he ask overrated?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, shit. Did I read that wrong?
Oh, he said
Underrated.
Oh, I did.
Most underrated caliber.
Oh, 32 ACP.
I mean,
honestly, the underrated caliber, 243. It's got excellent ballistics for the size of it is. It's great for women, children. It'll take down a deer. It'll do most everything. And I mean, Ruger thought so much of it that in their first model of the Precision, they put a 243 caliber one out there. Now, is it my choice? No, but it's an underrated caliber in my eyes.
Oh.
yeah.
Real quick, Nate, we talked about this a little bit. Ivan Nunya, thank you very much for the bunny. Anybody that gives us money, we put a pin in the map for you. So, Ivan, if you feel comfortable, letting us know what city and state or city and country you live in. We have pin maps over here, and we will bring it over here and put a pin in the map for you. So if you want to let us know where you not an address, don't put your address out there, but a city and state or city and country, we can put a pin in our map for you.
Let them know where you hail.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Daniel Carter says his uncle lives in Winder and trains and raises border collies. That's cool, man. Well, definitely come see us. We won't be here next Saturday, though, just to let you guys know. Next Saturday, we will be at the Atlanta Gun and Knife Show.
Lake Havasu, Arizona. So there are some, I think, pinned down there. So just look it up. I've got the pins right here, Kyle.
Yeah, the pins go all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, don't you get the stabbies.
What do you say?
Lake Havasu, Arizona. So thank you, Ivan.
Answer for looking, it would be a CZ52 because it was a gift from me from a neighbor when we first moved to Hazard, Kentucky. I was 2 weeks out from getting down there, and he welcomed the wife and the mother-in-law with open arms, looked out for them while they were moving in and stuff. And he was a felon, so he had a friend of his give it to me, and it was my first pistol, and just it means a lot. He's passed, and it was one of those things where I didn't know how important he was until he passed, and it hit really hard. So it's a CZ52.
Ivan, I'm going to hold it up. Kyle, you're going to have to point to it with a pointer. We got your pen, buddy.
That's awesome.
So anybody else that wants to donate any dollar amount, we will put a pin in the map for you.
Yeah, and we definitely
That's
appreciate
strictly
all
goes
the
to our beer
donations we get from when we're doing live broadcasts. Those are the real supporters for sure.
I even have a caption for it.
Are those the last of our stickers?
No, I think we maybe.
Why did I order so many?
Anybody answer Robbie?
They were in the safe. I think.
No, I didn't see.
It's right at the top.
I don't know. I have to check the safe.
We gotta come out with a cool new sticker for February.
Needs to be Valentine's Day.
You think so?
Robbie, I would definitely have to say you
Yeah.
need to evaluate him yourself before you make that decision,
Oh,
and
bro.
make sure to double check local laws. If you're on private land, I believe it's green flag go, but yeah, it's definitely it's one of those things you're gonna have to evaluate him to see if he's responsible enough to be walking around with a pistol or not.
Hey, if you want to know where to get all the cool T-shirts that we wear on our channel, they all come from grumpygi.com. Check out grumpygi.com.
Does he have stuff on his website with your logo on it?
Not yet. We're working on that.
Okay.
Use code REBEL
Code Rebel.
for 20% off your order.
All right. Hey, Sean Doherty, thank you very much for the money. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We're going to get him.
Philadelphia, pin me down hard. That was awesome, Sean.
What's y'all's favorite
We're gonna pin you
revolver?
down
That's
like,
actually a good
Dave for
question.
Pin Ryan down.
What's your favorite revolver, guys?
Not the Russian Nagant revolver.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Real quick, we're just going to show. I think I got to try and see the. There you go, Sean. There's your pin. Yeah.
And I'll make sure he was pinning aggressively.
I did. Stuck it in there.
I'm a big fan of the Smith & Wesson TRR-8 8-shot revolver, tactical revolver, SWAT revolver. It's a pretty cool gun.
Clip World, thank you for the $1.99. If you let us know where you're from, we'll put a pin in the map for you. So again, city and state or city and country, do not give your address out on here.
Yeah.
Brandon over here says, okay, I'm playing video games. I got bored. What the fuck you guys talking about? Somebody better be fucking interesting. Sounds like you had a few too many drink tonight, buddy. Got that potty mouth going, huh? You know what we do with that potty mouth?
Also, you don't have the balls to write out the swear words? Like,
Yeah.
that might be autocorrect.
He's over there sucking on a dildo.
Block him.
he's bipolar because there's the psycho rants and then he tries to write normal.
I said might. Here, that's fine.
There we go.
Gentlemen,
Chicago.
any other final questions that you need, sir? Because your good compatriot Ryan needs to destroy a toilet.
You could have just said your wife was calling. All right. Here you go, Clip World.
This one right here is for you and your Foyd card.
We got you pinned. Thank you. We should have started with this.
Yeah. That's
All
funny.
right, boys. We'll get off here. We'll let Ryan hit the can.
Yeah, Ryan's got to take a big old nasty one. He's been crop dusting for about 30 minutes now.
Yeah.
So, all right, boys. Well, you have a good weekend, and we'll
Real quick, sorry. Clip World, since you've asked like 3 times and you did just donate.
Yeah.
Whatever one fits your hand the best, that 19 or the P365. I mean, they're both excellent choices, man. Whatever's going to give you the best grip, feel the best in your hand. I mean, I'd recommend going to maybe a local indoor range. You can rent one and try them both out.
Yeah.
I'm fat. I like the 365. It's a little slimmer, but hey, I rock a 19 too. So it's just whatever's best for you.
Yeah, I tried to comment with just the curse word and it didn't post.
Yeah.
so it doesn't let you.
Yeah.
Doesn't let you.
All right, now you can go ahead and wrap her up now.
Well, that guy's still a dick sucker anyway, so.
can't block us out.
Well, I will say this: the one time that a YouTube comment, we had about 30,000 subs, and the one time a YouTube comment got to me, and I just went with full emotion. And the guy wrote, he goes, "I want to know where your shop is, so I never visit it." And I wrote back to him, "It's on the corner of Get a Map and Go Fuck Yourself." and YouTube pulled that immediately and said,
Oh
"If you
my
write
God.
any more comments like this."
Get a map and go fuck yourself. I love that. I'm gonna get that tattooed on my body somewhere. That is fucking excellent. I'm gonna have to use that one sometime.
Top of the pelvis, baby.
Yeah, because we do get those guys like, where's the store so that I never visit it? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's in your fucking mom's anus. How about that?
Daily.
It's funny that they think
White
that's
bread.
a threat. It's like, what, you're going to threaten me with not dealing with your punk ass? Okay.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Kindly just go die somewhere. Those guys are such douchebags.
Damn it. Hey, JLE, I'm sorry. It's just bugging the piss out of me here because you're making me work for it.
This question is what was the best suppressor? No money, and the money not an issue.
For my 10.5-inch 5.56.
And I said cat suppressors, white bread, or a Hux Flow was great. 5.56.
Yeah, but you're on a 10.5-inch. You're still gonna be loud. You know, you haven't burned off all the powder in a 10.5-inch barrel, so it's still gonna be loud. You know, suppression for a 5.56 works best on a 16-inch barrel or longer. So I mean, I don't care what kind of suppressor you have, it's gonna be loud.
We experienced that with your shorty.
Yeah.
All right. Well, very good, guys. We're going to let you go. Thank you for joining us on this Friday Night Live. Have a good weekend. I hope you guys have better weather than what we have coming. So,
yep.
Stay safe and stay strapped.
Thank you all for watching. Even the
We're
dick
in
fucker.
Oshkosh, Wisconsin. King of Camo is in Cumming, Georgia.
Yep. Cumming, Georgia. Check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Check out our website. Oh yeah, and OnlyFans. We're not joking. We actually have an OnlyFans where Ryan is dressed as a firefighter, and he's wrapped with a fire hose. It's good stuff. He also does feet stuff. So if you're into that, you can check that out. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all later.
I still believe you need Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to just close her out here.
Are we off?
Nope, not yet. Gonna let people finish up their comments here. And we we